Hi, I'm JD, and what we're going to be doing today is two linear equations and just simply solving for x. So if you would, just pause the video and see if you can try to do these on your own. Alright, so let's get started. What am I solving for? Right, I'm solving for x. What's my first step going to be? I'm simply going to simplify both sides. So this is as simplified as it comes. So I have 4x minus 3 equals 2x. Then I'm going to distribute the 3 because I can't do anything with the inside of the parentheses. So that's plus 3x. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 2 is a negative or minus 6. I can still simplify the right side, so I'm going to add like terms. So that's 4x minus 3, and that's 5x minus 6. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all my variables to this side, and the reason why I'm doing that, I have to do the opposite, right? And this is a 4x. So if I subtract this from both sides, the 4x, this cancels out and leaves me with a positive x, which makes things really simple. If I put the 5x over here, I get a negative x. You would have one extra step, but you're still going to get the same answer. And that one extra step would simply just be multiply both sides by negative 1. So I'm going to move my variables to the left side, and I'm going to move my constants to the other side. So I want to remove this minus 6. What's the opposite of, subtracting 6? Right, so it would be adding 6. You would add 6 to both sides. When you do that, those cancel out, and those cancel out. What's negative 3 plus 6? Right, that's a positive 3. And then what's 5x minus 4x? Right, so your answer is x equals 3, or 3 equals x. You're going to do the same thing over here. So this, you're going to distribute the minus sign as like a negative 1. So that's minus 7 minus 8x plus 2. Be careful of those negative signs, especially when you're distributing. Equals negative 8 plus 3x. I can still simplify this. So this would be a negative 8x minus 5, right? Because that's on the same side, so you just take it as is. Negative 7 plus 2 gives you the negative 5. Sorry, minus 5. Equals negative 8 plus 3x. Again, I'm going to move all my variables onto this side just because I like positive coefficients. Actually, let me do the opposite. Let me show you what happens when you have a negative sign. And you're going to put this over on this side. So plus 5, you just do the opposite. Plus 5. Now this is going to go over to this side. I want to remove this, so I just simply do the opposite. So that's minus 3x minus 3x. That cancels out negative 5 and plus 5. So no more. So this is negative 11x equals. This cancels out. What's negative 8 plus 3? Oh, sorry. What's negative 8 plus 5? Right, it's negative 3. All right, and then you just simply solve for x. So you divide both sides off by whatever numbers in front of the x. You're not going to divide both sides by a negative 11x, but because you don't want the x's to cancel, you just want the negative 11 to cancel. So when you do that, you get x equals, but you have a negative over a negative. What's a negative divided by a negative? Right, it's a positive. So that's going to be a positive 3 over 11. And that's